down south of Lincoln. Well, stay safe there, Kirk. If you have any questions, let me know, man. Let's see here. 5443. So, I'll say 5443. 4443. So, 54443 right here across Junction City, Wisconsin. Okay, Wisconsin, you're good for today. No threat of severe weather. Tomorrow, you're good as well. However, watch out for Monday. Possibility of a few storms Monday. We're not going to look at that. Whoa, okay. So apparently, we just got ourselves that hail report just came through here. This was corrects previous hail report from 1. This is 3-inch hail report. This has already happened here. 3-inch hail report. Can you believe that? So apparently from a train spotter here in the county of Gage, Nebraska, here directly 1 mile north of Beat Rice, this was a confirmed hailstone of 3 inches. That is ridiculous. So there you go. There's that hail threat really starting to play itself right there, my friends. So yeah, severe storms is already happening here. And like I said, they're only going to get worse once they move into northwestern portions of Missouri. Let's hope that they don't, but it's just something we got to watch out for. These storms are looking a bit gnarly. Not going to lie with you guys. They are looking a bit gnarly. Here we go. We actually have some areas of rotation now. Let's see. We should watch out for the storm here just east, a little bit slightly east of Wilbur. That is definitely a broad area of rotation, okay? So this is something we got to watch out for. A possible tornado. They do not have the tags yet, but still, we got to watch out. Same thing for this guy. North of Friend here. This might be something to really watch out for. This is what we call rotation. This is actually quite stronger rotation. Would not be impossible if we did see a tornado warning eventually get issued. I want to grab another scan here, or at least another radar that's close by. Just southwest of these storms. Okay, that's obviously showing a little bit different, but still, there is those. That's not strong on that cell here, as well as this guy is still pretty much rotating here. So we got to watch out for this. Try one more radar view. Now across northeastern Kansas. I like to get the main view and see what's going on inside these storms here. Yeah, this is not good. It's not really good radar view. I think our best option we have here is KOAX here. That's what we were watching here. So definitely, yeah, this is the most clear radar. We gotta watch it. We gotta watch it for the next little bit. Let's see here. Do I think I need to water my plants in St. Louis this evening? So, like I said, depends. Like I said, right now, for today, there is a threat for some storms. Definitely a possibility. It's kind of that hit or miss situation around St. Louis. You could have a few storms, but you also could not. So I'd say play it by ear. Watch the weather for the next little bit, and if anything doesn't happen by, once the sun starts going down, then you should try water your plants. Because, like I said, that's kind of what we're talking about. Let's see here. So I got some more comments coming through here. Let's see here. Andrew, when will I dissect the storm term models Monday across Wisconsin? Not in this live stream today, but eventually I will look at it. That's for sure. Anyways, let's go see here. I'm here in Des Moines area, says Matt. So Des Moines, yeah, you got yourself a severe threat for today. Just look out for the weather for a little bit. Possibility of a few severe storms. Like I said, tornadoes, small chance, large hail, and damaging winds. All the lowest percent chance. Across Des Moines area here, it's nothing to stress over. I can tell you that. Just keep your eyes open for it. Just keep our eyes open, and we'll just continue watching it and see just how this plays out here. Definitely something to keep our eyes open for. But we'll hope you stay safe, my friend. Let's see here. Kirk says 3-inch hail. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That would knock you, cause a big injury. That's for sure. That's some very large hail, and that's something that we should definitely watch out for today. Because like I said, some of those damaging wind gusts could also get up to 70 miles per hour today. That's what the watch has it issued for. So for hail the size of 3 inches has already been reported. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and possible tornadoes. You mix those together, that's pretty crazy. So I'd recommend staying indoors if you have any storm across those regions for today, because they could definitely quickly turn into something nasty. Definitely something to keep our eyes open for, because it is that's pretty crazy. Not gonna lie with y'all. Like I said, 3-inch hail has already been reported here in Gage County, Nebraska. 1 mile, or so yeah, this is 1 mile just north of Beat Rice. Pretty weird name you got there, but still, 1 mile north of Beat Rice here. So, but we still have 5 severe thunderstorm warnings popping off here in effect. These guys are really, really, really evolving too, which is pretty crazy. Definitely something to keep on. This guy doesn't have any tornado concerns for me as of right now. This guy really doesn't either. There's a bit of turbulence on the far western side, but nothing worth concern. These guys, your friend, we gotta watch out for these ones. No imminent tornado danger, but still, they just updated that. What? Hold on, 3.75 inch. Are you serious? Okay, they just updated this even higher to now 4-inch hail, basically. 3.75 to be exact. That is enormous hail. And honestly, that's enough to just go straight through windshields, just like a knife and butter. That is not good. That is really not good. So, very, very large hail has been observed. This has been observed. This has been found by storm spotters. That is actually pretty daggone crazy. So, 3.75-inch hail has already fallen from the sky. That's honestly enough to cause, damage to homes. Tornado warning just got issued. Okay, so here's our first tornado warning of the day, my friends. This is just now popped up here. We're seeing some pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, these storms are definitely evolving very, very quickly. And like I said, the further they track to the southeast, the more potentially larger they're going to get, more severe they're possibly going to get here. So, new tornado warning just now got issued. This was that cell we were watching here towards Wilbur. This does include Wilbur, bits of Clatona, portions of DeWitt, bits of Pickrell, as well as bits of Beat Rice, the crazy area of Beat Rice we were talking about here, west of Rockford, west of Holmesville, and west of Ely. This is right here, my friends, in the far southeastern stretch of Nebraska. Once again, a new tornado warning has just now been issued here. This is our first tornado warning of the day. We are seeing ourselves some broad rotation that is ongoing here directly west of Clatona. This is east of Wilbur and north of DeWitt here. So we're going to watch out for this storm. This is what we call a radar indicated threat. Okay, so this was the difference between what we saw that one day when they didn't warn that tornado warning. A radar indicated threat says, hey, radar has picked up some rotation. Okay, so radar has seen some rotation inside the storm, which means we got to watch it for a possible tornado. Which means that these areas here inside of the warning polygon we just mentioned, I'll mention them again, Beat Rice, bits of Pickrell, portions of DeWitt, Clatona, and Wilbur. Those areas have got to be in your shelters. Like I said, best place to go, obviously if you have a storm shelter or a basement, that is your first place you want to go to.
These old notes.
Central and interior portion of your home is the best place you can go. If you're in a mobile home, get out, find better shelter. A mobile home is not going to protect you from severe weather like this. So definitely get out of your mobile home and try to find some sort of building. If you're literally in a mobile home in the middle of nowhere and you're inside this warning, find the deepest ditch you can. That's just basically the last resort option, but that is definitely going to be more helpful than being inside of that travel trailer. I can tell you that right now. Mobile homes do not provide any shelter at all. Literally, they will get blown over so easily because the wind gets up under these trailers and they lift them up and they blow them over. So do not stay inside of your trailer home. That is the worst thing you can possibly do. Find a ditch if there's no other sturdy buildings nearby. Obviously, if there's a big brick sturdy building, that's where you want to go. That is the best place that you've got to go to. So once again, guys, tornado warning is now in effect here on the far southeastern side of Nebraska. Now, here's the thing. There's actually some more hail reports coming in here. 2 3.75-inch hail reports. So there's obviously been some very, very large hail that's been reported with this storm as well. Tornadoes is a possible. That's a warning, meaning a tornado is imminent or likely to occur here in the next little bit, which means that you got to be in your shelter, okay? Now, this has been observed. This is hail almost the size of 4 inches in diameter. Imagine that. You might not think that that's very large. I mean, some people will be like, yeah, that's very, very large hail. You got to think, that has a lot of mass, a lot of weight on it. Ice is very heavy, and especially if you have it about 4 inches and all the way around, that is a very, very heavy hailstone. And that is something we got to watch out for in regard to mix with, damaging winds and stuff like that as well. Definitely not good at all. Okay, so y'all, please be safe here for today. Please, just keep your guys' eyes out for the storms today, because honestly, things are definitely getting pretty crazy here. So we're going to continue watching it. We'll keep our eyes open for these storms for today. I will mention that they did actually warn us, not only for a tornado, but they also did warn it for tennis ball size hail as well. So tornadoes and tennis ball size hail is going to be a concern here. Let's see here. I already saw the 3.75 inch on radar scope, says Whitney. Well, it's pretty crazy. Ian says, I am back here because I got out of my pool. Sounds good. Karen says, ants in general hate peppermint. What are you talking about? Ants hate peppermint. Anyway, Shaw says 16. While the storm passed me, I'm still hearing a constant roar of the sky over the ocean. Well, stay safe there, Shaw. If you can hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. Just know that. Brent says, hello, everyone. Please stay safe. Send rain to us here in Arizona. Very hot today. A lot of people there in the southwest and the southern country really need some rain here. So, but anyways, y'all, we're watching the weather here closely. Like I said, we just recently got a tornado warning. This is our first of the day here across southeastern Nebraska. Once again, there's also been confirmed hail. Very, very large hail has been confirmed here of almost 4 inches, which is pretty crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, 3.75 inch has been reported here. So it was by train spotters, and this one was by the public. So both the public, meaning non-trained people, and train spotters who are trained. If you can measure hail, if you can measure anything really, I'm sure you could measure this perfectly. But yeah, so we have seen nearly 4-inch hail that has fallen with this storm here. And this is inside of this. This is inside of the tornado warning as well. So like I said, Clatona, DeWitt, Pickrell, Beat Rice, we got to watch out for this area here. This is a tornado warning, meaning a tornado is imminent or likely to occur here relatively shortly. Okay, so we got to watch out for this. Let's see here. But yeah, so that is actively what we are seeing here. Brandon, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. Caitlin as well. Thank you so much. Brent says, thank you for the coverage. You're very, very welcome, my friend. That's what we're here for. Caitlin says, hopefully this works and helps your channel, Andrew. Thank you for keeping people, whether aware and safe. Well, thank you so much, Caitlin. Greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. Special shout out goes to Caitlin and Brent for the helping out. So once again, thank you so much. There's Brent. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. But yeah, so we're going to watch these cells. We're going to keep our eyes open for this because, like I said, this is actually looking pretty crazy here. Like I said, once these storms start to move a little bit more further to the southeast, once they move further southeast, then that's when we got to continue watching this here very, very closely. But once again, thank you so much, Caitlin, as well as Bryn. You guys are the best. Anyway, so let's go and see what's going on here. A lot of people watching from Europe. Kind of looks like that, Ian. Definitely good to see, other people, here and, seeing other people, aware of what's going on with the situation is good. Because maybe they know people in the States. If not, just here to enjoy the ride. I absolutely understand that. Definitely cool to have some people around the country. That's around the world as well. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Mr. Glass says, what radar am I using? I'm using the KOAX radar here currently. We're currently watching the KOAX radar. So, once again, guys, we're watching this tornado warning here. Okay, there is a bit of broad rotation, basically just northeast of DeWitt, basically southwest of Clatona. We got to watch out for this. We got to keep our eyes open for the severe weather here for today. So we're watching it currently. Now here's the thing. This is moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. The hazard does include a tornado as well as tennis ball size hail, according to radar indications here. Once again, this is what we call a radar indicated threat, saying, hey, radar has picked up rotation inside of the storm here. We got to watch it very, very closely, okay? That's what we're watching out for. So you all, my friends, please be safe here for today. If you have any questions, let me know. We got you covered. Anyways, let's go ahead and see here. We're looking at models soon. We're not looking at models in this stream. We'll probably do that in our members-only live stream. That's kind of, if you guys want to become a member, like I said, we have ourselves our new thing that we just set up here. Members, you see that join button right there. Also in the description and pinned in chat if you guys do want to. So if you guys want to become a member, you guys can get access to early videos and stuff like that depending on what level you pick. And like I said, during those live streams, those members-only live streams, we look at models and stuff like that. So sometimes we usually do, but just like on days like this, we're just specifically watching the weather here. We don't really have time to discuss other things. But yeah, so once again, guys, we are watching a bunch of storms here. We're also watching this one cell that's moving kind of right towards the Omaha area here. It looks like on the latest scans, it kind of might be shifting a bit more southeast. Or a bit more south, sorry. So that might be some good news. So this is basically showing us that this might eventually dodge Omaha. Let's hope so. Because this is a pretty nasty storm regardless. This is actually pretty crazy here. Let's see here. So ping pong ball size hail. So the size of hail, the size of ping pong balls could be a possibility here. As well as 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So the winds could gust up to 60 miles per hour. Not constant, but they could gust up to at one given point. So that's kind of what we are looking at here as of right now. So ping pong ball size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts is a concern, my friends. So definitely watch out for it. It does look like we're likely starting to see some hail east of Collin here. So like I said, once we start to move into those pinks and purples and those whites, that's kind of where we're starting to see that hail starting to possibly be a concern here. So we got to watch out for it. Like I said, there's ping pong ball size hail that's been warned with this. You can see right there, ping pong ball size hail. So definitely something to watch out for. Okay, so we're gonna watch it. Let's see here. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Let's see what's happened in Omaha. So Jane, currently in Omaha, it's relatively fine. There's no storm actively going on in Omaha. Just to the west and just to the northwest of Omaha, there's storms we're watching. There's 2 storms, so we'll watch it. So definitely something to keep our eyes open for here. We'll watch this. Let's see here. Daniel, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. But yeah, so we gotta watch out. Omaha's not in any danger currently. Let's hope it stays like that. No imminent danger for Omaha, but just to the west, we are seeing a severe thunderstorm warning here. Really all across the eastern side. A lot of the eastern side, a lot of the southeastern side of Nebraska, we're starting to see a bit of severe weather popping off here. So, looks like we just got ourselves a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is now in effect here for portions of Lewiston, bits of Crab Orchard, portions of Vesta, as well as Elk Creek, Johnson. This does include, let's see here, Table Rock, just north of Table Rock here. I mean, actually, pretty much Table Rock is included inside the severe thunderstorm warning. They just now updated this. We got a new tornado warning just popped up here. We're going to talk about that here in a second. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a concern here. So 2-inch hail, we're actually updating that thread here. It's larger than golf ball size hail. A little bit larger than golf ball size. So 2-inch hail is a possibility. Watch out for that. That's definitely enough to cause some damage. Also, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be a concern here. So let's take a look at this. So a new tornado warning just now got issued for portions of Rockford, bits of Holmesville, Blue Springs, Wilmore, portions of Barnston, Liberty, west here. Let's see, west of Burchard. So this is west of Burchard, however you want to pronounce that there. So that is directly to the west here. So this is a new tornado warning that is in effect here. This is actively what we are watching. Let's see here. Caught a tornado on radar in Germany on May 20th, 2022. The city is Paderborn. Ian says, Ian. Well, that's crazy. That's definitely crazy, man. Mowerman says, how does Kansas look? I am in El Dorado. So, Kansas, right here on the far eastern side. On the eastern side of Kansas, we got ourselves a threat of severe weather. What's currently happening right now is nothing severe, but once these storms continue to track to the southeast, eventually they will intrude portions of eastern Kansas. So watch out for eastern Kansas. Like I said, we don't have enough time to look at that right now since we have a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. But if there is a specific place you want me to look at, I can look it up very, very quickly with the zip codes. But, and specifically, that's kind of what we are talking about. So definitely watch out for the weather for today. Like I said, our main threat is actually across Missouri. Once this group of storms continues to track to the southeast, and once it moves into the northwestern side of Missouri here, that's when we got to continue watching this here very, very closely. Because like I said, there's all types of severe weather. Very large hail is kind of the major concern here. Damaging winds following shortly after, and unfortunately, tornadoes will be a concern as well. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll go ahead and show you what is going on here. So this is our overall severe outlook for today. This is the areas here where we're expecting severe weather across the dark green, yellow, and orange. Light green, a few storms could happen, but they're not supposed to be severe. But the severe storms, the greatest chance for severe storms is obviously right here in the orange. Across the northwestern side of Missouri, southwestern Iowa, southeastern, a very small southeastern portion here of Nebraska, which is currently where all this craziness is ongoing here, as well as eastern Kansas, and that's kind of what we're talking about. So definitely watch out if you are across the areas here in the dark green, the yellow, and especially the orange. Like I said, yellow and orange is our biggest chances for severe weather for today. And the green also does still include it as well. So definitely watch out for it, my friends. Something we got to continue watching. A new tornado warning has just now been issued here. Okay, this is a stacker here. Stacker tornado warning. A new one just now has gotten issued here for portions of, let's see here, for Liberty. Okay, this is the one. I think this is the one we just looked at here. But still, 3 tornado warnings in effect here. I think, hold on a minute. No, the back one just got issued. That's why I was looking a little weird. So, new warning here. We have ourselves what we call a hook echo. This is that little hook signature you can kind of see here on radar view. That is likely where we are seeing our heavy rotation, and that does line up right there. So there's definitely some very, very strong rotation here going on here, directly east of Milligan. I'd say several miles. I'd say probably within 10, 15 miles east of Milligan, southeast of Friend, southwest of Dorchester. So that's currently what's going on here at the moment. So this is actually some pretty strong rotation. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient as well on these storms. Definitely something to watch out for. It's just we call contamination. I don't think that's the tornado on the ground, but I do think that there's definitely some strong rotation that is ongoing here with this storm here. Definitely something we've got to watch out. So once again, guys, 3 tornado warnings all across the southeastern side of Nebraska. Locations does include Dorchester, portions here of, let's see, Swanton, portions of Wilbur, Clatono with the second warning, DeWitt, Pickrell, as well as bits of Beat Rice, Ellis as well. Another one directly to the east of that, the southeast of that, for the third warning for Holmesville, portions of Rockford, Blue Springs, Wilmore, portions of Liberty, as well as Barnston. So we got to watch out for those areas there. Every single area I just listed has got to be inside of their severe, or it got to be inside of their shelters there, okay? Speaking of which, we have ourselves a new severe thunderstorm warning here, moving towards the Des Moines area, it looks like. Polygon is shifting down to the southeast. Let's go ahead and switch on to the radar view, look, close to the storm here. That way we know we're getting some good data coming in. So this is a new severe warning storm here. It does look like we have a bit of okay, that's a little bit of rotation that's actually ongoing with that. Do they have a tornado possible on this? Let's see, they do not. So we got to watch out. Honestly, I'd even say a possibility of a tornado could happen even as far over in this area. There is still that tornado threat that is existent across the Des Moines area here. Actually, barely. Actually, across this region, there's really not. But there obviously is still some rotation that is ongoing. Even radar saying, yeah, there's a bit of rotation that's happening. So, severe thunderstorm warning here in effect for portions of Beaver, portions of Ogden, bits of Pilot Mound, Lanyon, portions of Harcourt. So, a lot of these areas here, this is a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So, kind of that lowest end severe threat for today, that lowest end severe warning is right there. So, like I said, this storm is moving towards Des Moines. Definitely something we got to watch out for. Let's see here. Matt says, let's see here. Looks like it's trying to get a hook. It does. It definitely does. On that one cell we're watching, that back end cell. Let's move on back here to the KOAX here. I think, honestly, maybe KUEX might be a good option as well. A bit of rotation going on with this cell right there. So this was that one we're watching. There's a hook right there. You can obviously see it. So this is what we call a hook echo. If you guys have never seen one of these before, if you look up online, hook echo, you'll see just what we're talking about right here. And this is a good signature saying, hey, that this is honestly, this is definitely a good showing thing that we might have ourselves a tornado that could develop if it's not already happening right now. So we got to watch out for it. Definitely keeping our eyes on it. Another tornado warning here just to the south. I mean, literally a triple line of storms of tornado warnings in effect here. And this is all not from the same storm. This is all has their own individual tornado risk. Like I said, one's right here. There's some rotation ongoing right here just south of Dorchester. Another one here just basically northwest of Beat Rice. And we have another kind of broadish area kind of going around near Holmesville. So we got to watch it. We'll keep our eyes open for it. There's 3 distinct areas here we are watching for a possible tornado to happen in. Like I said, we mentioned these areas here before. We're going to mention them again. If you are inside of these zones, you need to be inside of your shelter. Okay, so the first warning is here for bits of Barnston, Liberty as well. Blue Springs, one's across the southeastern side of Nebraska, once again. Holmesville, portions of Rockford as well. We got to watch out for it. Then we move into our second warning here. This is for Beat Rice, portions of Ellis, as well as Pickrell, DeWitt included, Clatona. These areas here have got to be inside of their shelters. Let's see here for Wilbur as well. The third warning for Swanton, portions of Dorchester here is, so we got to watch out for this. Like I said, right there is kind of what we're seeing are a little bit of a rotational mess going on here. Like I said, here's all of our active warnings. We have ourselves 5 severe thunderstorm warnings here, 4 of them being across Nebraska, 1 of them being across Iowa, and 3 across 3 tornado warnings across Nebraska on the southeastern side. We got to watch out for it. I do want to mention that we did actually have ourselves a hail report that came through here from 2 different people. So we have ourselves 3.75 inch hail has been reported here. So we definitely got to watch out for that. That's definitely some large hail. That is definitely enough to go straight through car windshields and cause some damage to homes and stuff like that. So you don't want to be outside in this. So hail, that was a little bit ago, just letting you guys know. But still, it's pretty crazy to show you just an example of what we just might be in for here for today. So we definitely got to keep our eyes out for this. It kind of looks like, let's see. Let's switch on back here to Des Moines. Let's see what's going on with this storm here. It does kind of look like the hail might be on an uptrend. Those latest scans here definitely is looking quite different. You can see there's a lot more whites and a lot more purples and pinks showing up in here. That's basically showing us, hey, yeah, we got ourselves a decent bit more hail that's likely happening inside these storms. Now let's take a look at this, see what's going on here. Golf ball size hail. Okay, this was once quarter size hail. They upgraded it. They passed $50. They passed ping pong ball, and now they're at golf ball size hail. That's equivalent to 1.75 inches. So yes, they have actually upgraded the tier of hail on the storm that is kind of moving its way towards the Des Moines area here. Definitely a strengthening storm here. Now let's take a look at velocity. Let's see what's going on inside the storm. A little bit of turbulence going on here towards Patton. We got to watch out for this. There is no tornado tag here on it, which is interesting, but I'd say definitely watch out for a possibility with this storm here. Definitely something to keep our eyes out for. Okay, we're gonna keep on watching it here. So let's switch on back here to KUEX here. See what's going on here at the moment. Let's see here. So we have ourselves a tornado warning. We have several tornado warnings in effect here. Let's see. Okay, let's actually switch back to KOAX here. I think this is the best radar we have, the best one we have going on right now. So yeah, you can definitely see all that's going on. So there you go. It's a bit of rotation now. Really starting to pick up here southwest of, let's see here, Pickrell, southeast of DeWitt, kind of right here just east of Beat Rice. Is kind of moving in the direct location of Beat Rice. So definitely areas of Beat Rice should definitely be inside their shelter at the moment. Like I said, if you have a basement, if you have a storm cellar, that is the best place that you can go to. Anywhere underground is the best place you can go. If you do not, we recommend going into the central and interior portion of your home. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at. So you, my friends, stay safe here. We need to be inside of our shelters across the regions there. I can confirm there is a rotation that is ongoing with this storm here currently. Yes, there is some rotation that is actively happening here at the moment, and which this means that we really have got to continue watching this here. Same thing for the cell just directly south of Dorchester here. This is actually inside the warning zone as well. These areas here have also got to be inside of their shelters as well until further notice. We'll let you know whenever it is clear to go out, but right now, it's not. Okay, right now it's definitely not safe to go outside right now. So definitely, keep on watching these cells. Now we do have a few other warnings here currently going on here. A few severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here. Across bits of Ewing, portion of the Craig, and Herman. This guy is for, let's see, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail. Not really the biggest concern here. Colton, bits of Uton, Meade, let's see, Juan, Memphis as well. Not Memphis, Tennessee. I want to make that clear. This is across eastern Nebraska. Ping pong ball size hail. That's pretty decent. So we got to watch out for ping pong ball size hail. Another one going on towards Johnson and Elk Creek on the far southeastern stretch of Nebraska for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So baseline. But that is what we're looking at. So kind of our main concerns that's happening right now is literally, with these storms that we are actively seeing here. Like I said, we're on the far southeastern stretch of Nebraska. This is where we are actively seeing all of our tornado warnings in effect here. Like I said, there's really 3 areas of rotation we're watching here. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So here's the first one right there. You can kind of see right in there's a bit of rotation that is going on here just south of Dorchester, north of Western, it looks like. We have another one right here, kind of just northwest of Beat Rice. Kind of hard to tell the name, but that's Beat Rice right there. South here of Clatona. And we have ourselves kind of more broadness, a little bit more, less interesting stuff going on here towards the regions here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that here. Like I said, right here towards, Holmesville, kind of near Blue Springs. We're starting to see a bit of turbulence, but it's not as crazy looking as these current areas, like right here just south of, Dorchester and stuff. The one I'm most concerned about right now is kind of the one towards Beat Rice. This is tracking right towards Beat Rice currently. We definitely have got to continue watching this here very, very closely. Like I said, I can confirm there is rotation that is ongoing currently with this currently. So we'll definitely continue watching it. We'll keep our eyes open for it. And like I said, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. We're going to try to get to as many as possible. That's what we're here for. We're here to make sure that you guys stay safe with this. But anyways, thank you all for being here for today. You guys are the best. Let's see here. But yeah, that is actively what we are watching, my friends. That is what we are seeing here. So, if you have any questions, let me know. Let's see here. Let's see, guys. Looks like Kansas City right now is firing line of storms across Kansas City. I guess you're talking about. So Kansas City. Let's see what's going on down here towards Kansas City region, across the northwestern side of Missouri. Let's take a look and see what's happening down there. I really don't think there's much. Yeah, there's really not much happening right now. But I tell you what, these storms eventually will track into the Kansas City area, which is something we definitely got to continue watching. Here's our overall view of the storms that's happening right now. Like I said, here's the green. This is where your tornado watch is in effect here on the eastern side of Nebraska, southwestern side here of Iowa, northwestern side of Missouri. But that is where we're watching. So anywhere here across the green, this is our tornado watch. This is the regions we need to watch for possible tornado activity. Like I said, National Weather Service has clocked in a 40% chance of a tornado happening within that watch zone. So we got to watch it very, very closely. Seriously something we got to keep our eyes out for. Like I said, we're starting to see a lot of action really starting to fire off now, and it's going to continue to for the next several hours. Like I said, we're planning on being live here until 9 o'clock on the Eastern time for tonight. This would be let's see. So actually, no, this expires at 10 o'clock Central. The watch we have in effect here, so that'll be 11 o'clock Eastern. So we're trying to go at least for 9. Okay, that's the plan. That's what we're gonna try to do. But anyways, guys, like I said, thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for being a part of this, here for today. And if you have any questions, like I said, once again, y'all, let me know. We're gonna be here for you guys. So let's go ahead and I'll switch on back here to our active warnings we have currently in effect here. Like I said, we are seeing 3 tornado warnings here. Let's go and see. Devin has tweeted us some live cameras. Thank you so much, Devin. Greatly appreciated, my friend. So yeah, that's definitely some good news. So thank you so much. Let's see. We got some across. A lot of these regions here. Missouri. Here's a Kansas City cam. We have a Kansas City cam. That's definitely good. So if anything happens near Kansas City, we'll definitely be able to report it here. Definitely some great news. But once again, guys, so we have several tornado warnings here in effect for, like I said, these areas here need to be inside of their shelters. They need to be safe here. So Liberty, it's a Barnestown. So this is right here across the southeastern side of Nebraska, by the way. So Liberty, Barnestown, portions of Wymore. So these areas here need to be watching this. Let's see here for bits of Holmesville, Rockford, Beat Rice here, Ellis, Pickrell, DeWitt, Clatona, Wilbur, Swanton, and basically south of Dorchester. These areas here need to be inside of their shelters because this is the zones we are seeing some rotation. And this, there's a tornado warning in effect here, which means, hey, we got to be watching the weather because a tornado is likely or is imminent or likely to happen here. Okay, so we definitely got to keep our eyes on this very, very closely. Now let's go ahead and zoom in here. Let's take a look at the radar view towards KOAX here. See what's going on here at the moment. This is our closest radar view we have. Now there's a bit of a hook echo you can kind of see going on right there. That's now confirmed. That just now popped up. So you, my friends, there's now a confirmed tornado that has been detected. Here you go, right there. Bam, debris ball has just now popped up. So let's see here. So public has confirmed tornado right there, damaging tornado and 2-inch hail. So there we go. First tornado confirmed of the day here for today. So it has happened. Like I said, they gave that 40% chance of a tornado happening inside the watch, and it did happen. First one of the day has just now been confirmed. So this is basically directly west of Wilbur currently. This is right here inside of, let's see, this is right here for, once again, across the southeastern side of Nebraska. This is right here, like I said, towards, this is inside of Swanton. So Swanton needs to be in their shelter. Wilbur as well. This storm is going to kind of track towards Wilbur. So Wilbur should definitely keep your eyes out for. That is definitely pretty nasty storm we're dealing with here. Like I said, there is a damaging tornado that is on the ground here currently. At 4:58 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 8 miles west of Wilbur, or 25 miles north of Fairbury, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. Okay, so we got to watch out for that. So that's definitely a concern here. Definitely, like I said, 20 miles per hour to the southeast. And this is our first confirmed tornado here for today. That's what I'm saying. The red shows that radar indicated threat, and the pink shows that confirmed tornado that we just now has seen popped up. So you guys, please be safe here. Keep your eyes out because, like I said, things are definitely heating up. Things are definitely getting pretty nasty here. And like I said, they're going to continue to, like I said, once these storms continue pushing southeast, they're potentially going to get a little bit more severe. Okay, like I said, right here across the northwestern side of Missouri, that's the areas we really got to watch out for. Okay, those are the zones that we have got to keep our eyes out for because it's definitely, it's definitely looking pretty crazy here. Because like I said, as they continue to track to the southeast,